Well, let's see if this works. Wonder if Aiden's online. Nope. Okay, so I'm alone then. Got it. That's fine enough. Alright. Looks like it's notified. Can you hear me? Alright. Looks like it's notified. Yep. Okay. Alright, everyone. So, let me turn on my mic, I guess. A little more. Oh, I can't. Can I change audio property? Jesus Christ. Just needed that much. Jesus Christ. It's at max. Awesome. Okay, well. Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, start running things in, I suppose. Okay, warning for photosensitive viewers. Okay. Let's see if that... Yeah. Smooth as butter. Alright. Okay. So, I guess here we are. Let me start. Welcome back. My name's BB, and I'm alone, kind of. Welcome to the Butter Bunch. So, I guess for context, because I know everyone watching this is going to be VOD viewers. There's no way anyone's watching this live, but, I guess I have a few things that I need to say before we start this. First off, this will only be going over the first level, of Saga's story. We're going to play the rest of the game later on. Or as I say, we. So, if you go back, there were 2 streams that were for this game before this. We tried doing it first, and then it didn't work very well, and it broke, so we tried, like, stopping the stream and restarting it. Usually that fixes things it didn't. And then we went to go record it, and it didn't work then either. Well, sorry, no, I guess that did work. But at the beginning I was like, oh, if you guys want to know what happened up to this, go watch the VODs, and I'm sure it'll look smooth. I went back to check the VODs, it was not smooth, they were borderline unwatchable. But then I was like, well, fine, we'll just stick with recording, and just hope it's fine. And then I saw a comment from someone saying that they're really excited to see, the Alan Wake 2 streams. And I was like, well... So I fiddled the settings a little bit to see if I could fix it. I think I have it working. I think I have everything fine. We'll see. The other thing is I got into a dogfight shortly before the last time I did this, which meant that my fingers were a bit tender, and so gameplay would probably be bad. Still the same case for now, except probably a bit better gameplay than would have been yesterday. My fingers are not nearly as tender anymore. Yeah, and so I'm gonna avoid saying too much about this. I'm still gonna treat it like I'm blind, even though I'm not technically blind anymore. We haven't gone past the first level of Saga, though, so we're good. And even then, we didn't technically even finish the first level, so I'm mostly blind, but for the stream in particular, I am not. And so, I was thinking, do I want to say this? Do I want to treat it like I'm blind and give people that kind of feeling or not? And I was like, it'd be disingenuous, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to at least... I will not spoil anything. It's the best of my ability. But whenever we hit things that Aiden and I, whenever we played this the first time, thought, I'm going to try and repeat that, like thought line, and we can kind of do it step by step. So. Yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Let's see if we can get this working. So, let's also run through this. So, I want this to be a more audience participatory thing. It might not be, depending on how these work. But, as of right now, here we are. We have this for Saga, the default, as opposed to the Windbreaker. We did default. For the sawed-off shotgun, we did Digital Deluxe, as opposed to the default. For Alan, we did the classic suit as opposed to the default or celebrity. And for the double-barreled shotgun, we did deluxe as well instead of default, so. Now, to then go into it, we were like, well, do we want to do the Night Springs expansion? Because technically it was a thing that in the timeline was written before this game, so. Due to this technically taking place before, ignoring multiverse shenanigans, do we want to do this first? We voted no. We're just going to play those whenever we hit the TVs throughout the game. So, without further ado, we decided to go into, not the review, but a new game, which I was told to go into story mode. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because this game is, like, really hard, or if it's just not great in the other modes. I don't know. But I was told to go into story mode, so I'm going to go with story mode. Oh, and the reason why I'm doing this stream so early in the day, hold on.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Great soundtrack. Anyway, so yeah, and also the thing where, like, Alan has, like, the flashlight, like, circle on his forehead. Nice little representation of, like, light as a third eye. But anyways, so the reason I'm doing this so early as well is because I meant to do it yesterday. It was gonna be incredibly late yesterday, but I was meant to do it yesterday, but I had so much stuff to do, so here we are. Sorry. But again, this isn't, like, a fresh, blind review. I just wanted to kind of give everyone this first viewing, see how this goes. You know, I wanna, the rest of the stream should be normal times, but these ones are gonna be a bit, this one is gonna be a bit funky. But this is the best I could do. Also, if anyone wants me to change wants me to change the audio settings, I will. Just mention it in chat or comments, and I will try and work on that. And also, it's late and people are sleeping in the house right now, so I am going to be a bit quieter than usual. So, I don't know. Consider it ASMR. Pretty sure that was Mr. Scratch and not Alan, but it could be Alan, I suppose. Oh, I didn't even notice this before. I wonder, does anything change? Oh, well, I guess that is whenever it started, huh? Go into the heart here. Okay, sprint. I still don't know who these characters are. I don't know who a Tammy is, but I don't know who a Tammy and Ed is. I haven't met them beyond this prologue. I assume they're important because they were witnesses and escaped and got named, so they have to be important somehow. I just don't know how. Such a sick intro.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What's happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Let's go, alternate universe, Max Payne. That's a nice reference. So this is referencing a thing that that Sam Lake, the creator of this universe, does. He, like, every day just goes on like social media and posts a video of him just slowly and seductively drinking a bit of coffee.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
It's just a thing he does.
Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out that man.
Return 1 invitation. Alright, we're on the first level now. So, we're gonna get through return 1 invitation and then we're gonna end the stream. So, that's the plan. The map displays key locations in the area. Guys, this game is so much more open world than the first game. Infinitely more. So, which is interesting because the first game was meant to be fully open world and it never happened. But this game, while not fully open world, I don't think, is still way more free roam than the
I'm not done here yet.
minus that than the first one. I mean, this is massively upgraded.
Hey, over here. Hey there.
I remember Mulligan. So Mulligan and Thornton, if you don't remember, were two characters that just showed up one time in a Pat Maine radio station in the first game. One of them was like blabbing a bit too much, and the other was like, "Hey, no, we aren't supposed to tell everyone this stuff."
Saga Anderson, I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my.
This is like a multiple choice system as well, as far as like what sentences you can say. I don't know that it matters what you say, but it is a thing that exists.
I just figured that, that
At this point, Anne was like, "Oh, sexism," which real, but it's funny because in the novelization of the first one, they actually mention a bit where they're like, where Alan's like, oh man, it's weird how they have like a female sheriff for a town that probably still believes that women belong in kitchens. I believe is roughly the quote, which was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, yeah. Any witnesses? Yeah.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
That is the question.
Do you have anything against city folk, right?
Love the facial animation.
Sheriff Granger took them back to
Phenomenal
town a
work.
while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I mean, sure, yeah. Let's take a look at the
I wanna
body.
see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Jesus. Alright, man. Oh, shoot, wait, I meant to... Okay. The fence said that this is proper... Oh, wait, good. Okay, I phased through Casey. Alright, well. Anyways, it says, no entry. This location is... Okay, fine. We'll aim. No entry. This location is closed to the public by order of the FBC. Which is interesting because the FBC is the, is like the little shadow government that exists in this world. The Federal Bureau of Control. They were the main focus of the game Control. But they've been all across this multiverse. You can access the case board inside the Mind Palace. So this is an interesting thing that I actually really like in this game. So you have like a whole like
Version of the Mind Palace technique.
that.
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case.
Aiden made some Sherlock Holmes jokes about this.
As a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
So I think this makes sense from a gameplay standpoint, but I also think it's a nice nod for like the massive theorizing community that this world has kind of built up at this point, which makes sense as well because Saga is kind of representative of like a newer player as well. So she acts as like an audience surrogate in the way of a new player, but also an audience surrogate in the way of like the hardcore fan base of like, but what is everything? How does it all link? How all the little clues, right? And I think that's quite cool. Internal dissemination only, confidential. All individuals handling this information are requested to protect it from unauthorized disclosure in the interests of the national security of the United States. Handling, storage, reproduction, and disposition of the enclosed documents will be in accordance with the applicable executive orders and statutes of the Department of Legislation. The previous murders. Federal Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Otherwise known as the killers of Martin Luther King. God damn it, I didn't mean to leave. Alright, there we go. Previous murders. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connection will help our search for the killer. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. So the reason 2010 is important is because that's the date that Alan Wake came out, and that's when the first game took place. So, bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, trapped or belted down. Deep gash on the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpses is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Murder method. Slight differences in murders. Bloating, only commonalities in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water, post-mortem. Killer profile. Talk to someone for... Oh, okay. I didn't notice that the first time around. Alright. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Okay. We have the map over here. We can get more than one map, but I haven't so far. This I like, the little, like, deer, because the way that the shadows make it work, make this look like a body and, like, the 2 antlers as arms, and then you have this as, like, the head, which is very cool. Okay, what the fuck? You can't do anything on here, but I suspect that once we can collect the Night Springs VHS tapes and play them in here. Casey! That's cute. I didn't notice him before. What does that say? Something Logan. Happy birthday. Right? But I don't know what that... Because I can see, like, HB, so happy birthday. I don't know what the O is, though. Maybe the only time we're ever going to see Casey happy, though, which I think says something. Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats. Okay. So you're there, which means I want to go here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
But I don't have anything to open that, so...
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a detective. You crack cases that have the rest of us baffled.
There's a reason for that,
Are you thinking of retiring?
but I'll talk about that here. That's kind of crazy.
Cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "1 minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming out from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their cabins, in their company's brochure, and on that of the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not, but for all of you thinking there's gotta be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to you, to your mental and emotional health, so get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. I think that's actually true. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ, Little Sally's Upton's whole family erupted into cheers like when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world we live in, her family's cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, has been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. She said, "I must have asked, am I dreaming?" at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times. That's an important number. That's the big Norse number that they love to use. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward K9. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. Well, with all these predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know? And so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure. But, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Did the dog get fucking traumatized? What the fuck do you mean? I feel like you kept some details out there. Wait. Okay, well, let's follow you now. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Can I go in here? Nope. Alright. This game is very pretty, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. Animation is a bit funky, though, at times, but it's alright. F. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Click escape. Alright. Let's go, Casey. My little Max Payne. He's so gonna die by the end of this. Just throwing that there. They clearly foreshadowed it at the start there. The question is when. You're going that way, so I'm going this way.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
So we're gonna go this way. Nope. Okay, we can't go that way. In that case, we'll make this turn over here. Oh, God, I love waterfall sound effects. I love waterfalls in general, honestly. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does their surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and a pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. If I recall, yeah, I was about to say, this just loops back to Casey's area.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I don't know, I think getting back to nature is pretty cool, actually.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Cauldron Lake General Store.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service. Ready to get this case
Oh.
and the bodies behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
No, I'm gonna go this way.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
That's right, we're gonna go down every little path because we didn't get to in the original Alan Wake. So, I'm doing this. And also, I got really lost the first time we played through this, so I don't know if I actually saw everything. Like the,
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Okay.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a famous
Coincidentally.
detective.
Yeah.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
That's a reference to the fans not liking the Max Payne movie. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. I'll show what that is here in a second, but first... Okay, never mind, we have to show it now. Alright, so... the power of the manuscripts. Something about them, I guess we can collect the fragments, and it helps us with our weapons, which is weird. Right, because which is actually even weirder than later, because... Hold on. Yeah, so we have charm slots. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slots. And then you have this. The Logan's Charm increases maximum health. Weird, right? You can use charms, and then you can use the pages, which have like a weird, like, imbued sense of magic. Saga's a fucking magic user, is what that seems to be implying, which is kind of crazy. Cool, but weird, you know? Like, I guess she kind of has to be for what the stakes of this are probably going to end up being, which I still don't know what the stakes of this are going to end up being. We haven't gotten very far in this game, even in the original thing, but, like, you know.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
So, FBI, huh?
I like his jacket.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real?
I don't know if we went down that other path or not.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
This I know we haven't seen, though. Hold on. Wait, we'll check that out here in a bit. Nice and dark. Just like you don't want in a game like this. Alright. That's right. This is what I wanted to comment on before. UFO and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished the AMA on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved, I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Aiden and I aren't sure. We're thinking this is Alice. Because we know Alice was saved, but then in Control, we know that she went to, like, the FBC, and she spoke with them, and she has, like, some sort of ability with her. She has potential that has been untapped for a while, because she can open up a door that no one else could inside of, like, the Ocean View Motel. And we know that she's been keeping tabs on Scratch and trying to get as much documentation and protect herself as best she can. We know that to a certain extent she's aware of this all. Aiden and I are thinking she came back to Bright Falls and is leaving notes around, and that she's off on a hunt during this as well to go and save Alan. How do you like the knitting, hero? I made it just for you. This, we don't know who's writing this, though. This is noticeably different than the thing over there. Now, whenever it said you and hero, we didn't think it meant us. Until... Hold on.
Finding a Casey Moody lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Yeah. Hold on. I found a strange lunchbox. Who left this here? I should keep an eye for others. Cauldron Lake area. Find out. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence? That's weird. Things are being left specifically for Saga, in a way that Alan would not normally leave things. And it's strange. You know, I kind of needed to hear this. Thanks, Lunchbox Writer. Right. So that's a weird thing that exists. Shit, which way did I come from? So, okay, go this way then. It's weird that I can make it over. Oh, here it is. Okay. I was like, it's weird that I can walk all that way, but reach a dead end. You'd think there'd be something here, and there was, so. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Is that just gonna blow me back? I don't know. I can never remember where I go in this game.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. We didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Deputy.
No tart. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Okay, let me. Oh, right.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Got tab.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Cauldron Lake murder scene. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Consistent murder. Okay, well, hold on. Let me just. Can I. Wait. Oh, I see. Objectives are viewable in the case board in your goals. Go. You are now free. Yep, okay. Consistent with previous murders. Find evidence. Yep, alright. Go. Let's see here.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
I did. What do you mean? Oh.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Come. Let me put that in there. Come. Major chest trauma. This is consistent with previous murders. Cargo straps used to restrain victim. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. So, other matches of the cases. So this is a weird thing in this game as well. That took us a second to realize. So, even if these two things are connected to one another, you can't actually connect them. You have to connect them with the question itself. So, that took us a second to realize, unfortunately.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrist. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. Murder matches previous cases, but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. You are now free to examine the case board. Heart is removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Heart found near fucking whatever words. Heart found near body. Do I get the same upgrades as I did before? Because I think I know what I want, but... yeah. I want this. The increased magazine size, because I feel like that's going to be the most useful out of the things.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Casey's favorite brand.
Wild Valley, single pot still, Irish whiskey.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That got a good laugh out of me originally, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. Again, played through this bit, so you can't get that anymore, but I did laugh. Aiden didn't get it, so I had to explain it's because Casey probably does drugs, and so that looks like coke. And so Saga would leave it just to see if he would snort it, and he did, apparently. Which, again, says something about their relationship, for her to just know that he does that and is fine, and they, like, screw with each other over it.
For display. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Okay. This. Multiple sets of footprints. Nope. Here. Okay. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Do we not get to that? Okay, fine. I don't really know which. There's too many things. That's... nope. Never mind. Too indecisive for that. Hold on. Wait.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Okay.
The victim died here.
Victim. Okay. Killer. There we go.
Footprints indicating multiple killers.
The killers, multiple assailants, present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated, heavy blood splatter on table. They really made a mess here. Caught up in the act or just sloppy work? The fuck is that noise back there? Nothing, just cats playing. So, fair enough. Okay.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Will do.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Now we were like, oh wait, what is that? And then we made it over here, which, if I recall, yeah, this is what explains what all this gate is. We're still in the FBC's area. Lake House, Federal Bureau of Control, Research Department Laboratory, authorized personnel only. FBC security perimeter gate, entry for authorized personnel only. So we decided to troll them a little.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Wait, was it a bug from before? So before it would actually stop us from doing it. We couldn't do this anymore at a certain point. Never mind, it'll just let us do it. Alright, whatever. That's changed. I think we just encountered a bug last time. Very funny bug though, the idea that it, like, oh, you rang it too many times, so now we just stop you. I don't think we can do anything over here. Yeah, I figured.
From the average Joe? Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
What, you getting upset, Casey? Yeah, I guess we have to go over this way. Oh, no, wait. Yes, yes, I do remember this.
Go check something out.
I do remember this area.
Got it.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Okay, so let's, well, here, we can read this first and then we'll get to the chase afterwards. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing, I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. So that's implying that, like, some people think that the FBC maybe made the lake, which is an interesting idea. Now, over here is this.
What's inside?
Confused, follow these steps. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, and take a nap. So, we have to find these sorts of symbols in association with these things. So, there's something in the restroom, I want to say. Right? Yes, okay. Diagonal triangles. Opposite facing. Diagonal opposite facing triangles. Yep, go. Which also, it is weird that you have this, like the consistent triangle imagery, because that's also what the FBC's imagery is. And the idea of these being linked to the FBC is weird. It's very possible, though, that these are the, wait, okay, triangles at war. So it's very possible that these are maybe, like, the secret, like, rebellion that was mentioned in the first game, where it was, like, where the hell? Whereas, like, oh yeah, there's this, like, secret part of the FBC that, like, wants to take down the director and is, like, all about, like, the old ways of magic and stuff as opposed to the newer, like, science and all that. Play button. Or DVD button, I guess more accurately. Which I think is an interesting take. I think we should look into that at least a little. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Aiden was like, oh, what do you mean? Oh, are we dealing with, like, ints? Which, knowing this game, that's possible, but I think it's actually referring to, like, the cult of the tree, and maybe they, like, refer to themselves as the trees. What the fuck? I just got turned around.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a danger.
No, that's okay, though, because I have this. Huh. Maybe not. Wait. Murder, Cauldron, Lake 2. Really? Huh. Control. Investigate. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Huh. Okay, maybe I do have to explore a little more. I think I went that way, so I guess go this way, maybe? Wait. Oh no, that's just how to get, like, around. I see, okay. So I've already been here then, is what that's telling me. Can't go that way. Okay, so I see. So then I need to, no. Wait. Really? Well, in that case, I'm not really sure what to do. I forgot, I guess. Ooh. I think we accidentally solved it last time, if I recall. Nope, already been here. Wasn't there something around here that I needed to find? No? Okay. Wait, yes. Hold on, wait, can I... Right, but again, this is just how I got here before. So, what?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Hold on, maybe... Okay, here we go.
The victim
sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Yes, that was pretty big.
Around about 13 years ago.
That's Agent Nightingale from the first game, which I didn't realize when we first did the prologue. One other big reveal here.
Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. So,
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked in cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick.
he got fired. By the time of Alan Wake 1, he was just dressed up as an FBI agent. He had no authority at the time, is what that tells us. So then what the fuck was his full plan?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia.
Right? The fact that
Get some wild ideas in his head.
the fact that
Ghosts until
I mean, he was fired a long time before Alan Wake 2, because by Alan Wake 2 he was fully into like the booze and the paranoia and all of it. I mean, he was nuts by Alan Wake 1, but the fact that there's this gradual build still.
For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to.
Okay, here we go. Now we should be good. The victim talked to someone. Casey, Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Thorn, victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. Victim ID'd Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent, mental state questionable, time of disappearance. Thorn, no one's heard this from this guy in 13 years. Why service now? Where has he been? Premeditation or spontaneous? Find evidence. Tripod found near body. Looks new. Brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? Cooler and beer bottles left nearby.
For the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready.
Saga's very pretty.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Okay, we're about to get
Profiling.
even weirder.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
You remember when they're like, oh, you noticed things that no one else did?
Revelation. Piece it together.
Intuition leading to revelation. We're about to find out why she finds things before anyone else does. Using her intuition, Saga can uncover new clues by profiling people of interest. Which is weird, that's not how that works. Click missing person.
He's been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
She has visions. She has precognition. She actually just has superpowers. Saga has powers and can use magic.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Interesting piece of cinematography that I didn't notice. When she's in that position, the antlers are coming from her head, which is interesting.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Clicker, I assume. I didn't notice that the first time. That one's new. I just didn't recognize clicker. I assume is what he's referring to whenever he says click.
A Nightingale component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. So, yeah, guys, I think I know what happened. I saw a vision. Let's go. And also, by the way, the idea that she has gone this entire time doing tricks like that, and people just went along with it. What does she write in her journals, in her file reports, and all that? Because she's profiling these people off of visions, and somehow I don't think that's FBI protocol.
This mug always cheers me up.
I like that this area changes, by the way, as the game goes on. I love whenever games do that, where like the environment changes along with the game. Wonderful. Not the worst, Mom. Thanks, man. I don't have anything else to... Oh, okay. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Alright. What? Find evidence. Okay. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where's he been? Can I do anything else with him? No. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Okay, now that you recognize this, okay.
Let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Yep, you do that, Thornton. Actually, is there anything I can ask you, Thornton? Nope, not a goddamn thing. You're useless. I'm coming back, Casey. Don't... I'm coming.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale.
One of your
came from that
hunches.
direction. From a lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were
What
waiting
the
for-
hell does she write
I'd love to hear what you
in her documents? How does she get these cases done?
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night. Possibly knew.
Where are you getting any of...
Anderson. Jumped into the camp.
What does she tell the FBI? How has she gotten this far?
His witnesses the bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
I think this is the big tree, by the way, that was like cut in half in the
It is kind of creepy.
in the first game. It shouldn't have grown this quick and this tall in 13 years. Just gonna throw that out there. But also, this is, I think, what we see in the cover of the game, because in the cover of the game you have Alan, you have a little slit here, and you have Alice walking through. So I'm thinking this is basically the portal to hell.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Aiden and I painstakingly read through this entire paper on the ground before we realized that once we click exit, it'll just help us out.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left him a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay. So, first thing, case board. Footprints emerging from under rock. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions. Anything else here? Profile someone. Okay, so the killer is watching us. Game on. Reading the words, these words, felt like someone was playing a game with him. I love that Saga is just ready to play ball with that. Yeah, manuscript pages. We get the full thing over here, which is quite nice. Oh,
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here.
we didn't notice this before.
Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival.
That's cool.
And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing.
Is this a real
Someone
set?
playing a game with
It
them,
might be.
leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mission
Audacity?
presented
No,
to them,
audacity.
even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Wait, what happens if I click F then for... I see, okay. I'll probably just do narration. I don't feel like reading those if I have narration. Also, it doesn't really add anything to read it yourself. Narration has the visuals. So,
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
the fact that you can just trigger these is crazy. I wonder when her powers first manifested.
Something was put inside him.
Jesus Christ. The idea of going through his chest cavity where his heart should have been to find a manuscript page is so fucking gnarly. In both the cool and the literal way. Oh, right.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Learned all I can here and need to get body back to town for examination. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Gotta be gone by 3 p.m. CST. Okay. All right, Casey.
Whoever
Yep,
wrote that
let's go,
page
Casey.
made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens
You
to
made
who.
it back.
Don't
Good.
let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yep. Oh, let's get the body back to that.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Shortcut key.
Thanks.
Nice and concise. I just have to figure out where
Let's get
that
the
oh
car,
is over
drive
here.
to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I like the new UI in this game, by the way.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance. Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I wouldn't say that. They see quite a bit more than you would expect. There's nothing over there, by the way. I already checked that last time. None I could see anyways. I thought maybe there's a manuscript page or something, but there wasn't.
Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Manuscript page. Cult of the Word. And tree. Which is weird. Is it... Because what does that say about them? To be both the Cult of the Word and the tree. What is their actual name? I would assume tree, since they said, like, you know, don't use this unless you're one of the trees. But on the other side, it's... Because if they identify as both, what connects the two? I hate that it keeps moving my head like that. My little screen.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yeah.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these punches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Such a pretty game.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Take care now.
Okay. She didn't say anything to me last time, by the way. We're like, oh, cool, she's just mean. Alright.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Aiden and I were quite concerned. We wanted to know a few more days until what? What happens in a few more days? Very alarming statement in a game like this, in a setting like this, in a story like this. Nothing there to steal. Aiden thought that this looked like the lodge. I said no, I think this just has wood. Wait, can I still? Hold on. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to those over here. If I can figure out how. There we go. This is just some random guy. He's not even a meteorologist. He's just some dude that they have announcing the weather for some reason. No. Jesus. No. I love that dude so much. We are going to listen to this whole music, by the way. Filth by National Nightmares. Oh, they have lyrics on here. Awesome. This is so much more accessible. I love the vibe of the Alan Wake games, by the way. Remedy's style as a whole was just so cool. Alright, well, I think that's it. Let's see, I don't have anything else. No, figured. Alright. Anything in profiling? Nope. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't notice this before. Is there anything in here to do? No, okay. No reaction, me just breaking into your home. Nice. Anything in here? No. RE Cauldron Lake. Look into news and rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with the old case files from NYC Cold. Similarities / commonalities in methodology. Part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner.
It won't open.
Okay. Anything from you? Nope.
I can't force it open.
I don't know who said that.
Take it easy.
Hey guys, this is gonna be weird when I turn around, alright?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Yeah, about dreams in this universe. They tend to be prophecies of the future. Why is her mind... Because she had this mind place before she showed up in Bright Falls, so... Why is her mind place a place from Bright Falls? Why are these the same place? Even her mind place is like a vision. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That was a twist that we were not expecting. Aiden and I were freaking out over that one. I want to know what Saga's deal is. old enough to be a Pat Main. Oh yeah, also Pat Main sounds older in this game, which I guess makes sense. It's been 13 years, but still, it's weird hearing him age.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey there.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. Was someone left to grow a surprise under their bed for housekeeping?
They're nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Come.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
It's okay, he can talk to the other Anderson over there.
Mayor Seto won't roll over on the issues.
Setter for mayor. Vote for Setter. Thanks. What are you writing? Reminder, all entrants for Deer Fest, an annual deer hunt competition, need to register by the 15th. Bright Falls 81st Deer Fest. Nice.
So, how's that business of yours going? I missed you at trivia night.
You did. Oh, yeah.
Stop avoiding the question mark.
There's a lot of places to go. I doubt it's gonna turn me away, I imagine. Yeah, I figured.
This is not the way.
Okay. The opposite of the Mandalorian's saying, I think. By the way, we are now completely blind. I don't know what's happening from this point onwards. Saga just doesn't respond to anyone. Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Oh, cool. I got a new map. Wait. Actually, that's a good point. Wait. Sheriff Station, Odear Diner, Elder Road Palace, Main Street, Wellness Center, Valhalla Nursing Home. Okay. So the home is still there, it seems. They just named it something different. Alright. Wait. Oh, is this the... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. So it's the same thing, but it's slightly off because it's from her memory. Okay, locked. Awesome. What are you reading? Anything good? No, it's just the newspaper. Excellent life vest for your fishing buddy. That's quite cute. That's adorable. Cory the Cod, fish and tackle. Buy one, get one free, or lesser or equal value. High quality reel with superior durability. Walder and boots, sale. 30% off on all fishing gear. Life vests. Wild woodcutters, alright. The bank is closed for Deerfest. Hi. This looks like a Max Payne door. Look at the Max Payne building. I mean, I guess, but it's a bit too high definition. That's the sheriff, alright. Let's keep heading, I guess, over here.
Pretty nice day to be working outside.
Yep.
I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is.
Glad you feel that way. Okay.
I'm not done here yet.
So you can't go that way. Oh, that's nice. You can hear someone mowing their lawn. Can you see him? Oh, is this the playground? This is the playground. This is where... What the fuck? Oh, I see. That's the playground, though, where, Alright, man. Kids of all ages can celebrate Deerfest at the Happy Harvest, located at Temisto Farm. It's just a 10-minute drive out of town. Bright Falls, 81st Deerfest. Due to concern over last year's incident, adults are asked not to bring alcohol to this event. That's quite grim. Alright, well.
Who else to keep this city clean and unpleasant? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
You say that so stoically. Are you gonna be quite a stoic, or... Oh, hi. Sure, fair enough. They seem to take their jobs quite seriously. Clam house, huh? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you were so close.
I got close. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm Secretary.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly...
What happened to Sarah? Did Sarah die, retire? What happened to Sarah? Because this is a different Sheriff Breaker than last time. What happened to Sarah? What happened to my girl? Also, this is alternate universe. Jack Joyce. So.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Town's probably just looking for a scapegoat. I imagine they already know that it's something supernatural.
Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. Here.
No, I want to see. You guess anything else? No? Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is way more packed than it was before. But I don't have them here. Odin and Tor. Shame. Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over again. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person to come on. Nice. Don't touch.
I'm not touching these raw types.
That's an incredibly dangerous spot to be in this game. I feel like going in there is going to start something. That's adorable. That's adorable. Wait. Ooh. Where are they? Okay, fine. I guess we're going in here. Ooh, we never could go in here in the first game.
Rest easy, buddy.
I like that she feels bad for all the deer. Relatable. So that's the area that Stucky was. So I feel like that's a bad idea to go there right away. Shortcut key. No? Okay. Stucky, Barbara Jagger, either of you have a key for me? Okay. Uh-oh, did you forget to wash your hands? Turn on the faucet. Not too hot. Apply soap to your hands. Don't be stingy. Rub-a-dub-dub. At least 20 seconds. Wipe your hands until they are nice and dry. Don't forget, you can do it. Keep your hands clean. It's good hygiene. Real. Post-COVID Bright Falls has been some facts. Yeah, everything's fine in here, but say I walk out, am I gonna get jump scared? No? Okay. I don't want to be in here. Please let me out. Yeah, how... Oh, probably a cold burger, honestly. Oh, there they are.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Maybe start with something that isn't confrontational.
This naked dude came out of the lake. He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. Then we bolted and called the cops.
Okay. Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and we found it. The whole thing's
I just got a vision.
terrifying.
Wait, what?
That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
Am I right? True crime. We're here from New York.
Oh.
Novelist Alan Wake went missing here.
That's a bad place to be as a writer.
Perfectly legal.
So I'm just gonna go not in there. Certainly not in there. We're gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna go to my little mine place and investigate, I guess. Nightingale. Nothing. The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
So she's getting vision of the future. Not just general words, but the future in that one. You could... I think that's what the context was, based on what they're saying and how they're saying it.
Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there.
FBC.
They say the writer fell in the lake.
Okay.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions.
The book has questions.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay. Now, last time I did that, there was more evidence on the case board, so I want to check that again. Nothing. Cases. Yeah, figured. previous murders. Oh. Okay. Wait. Hold on.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Killer profile, not a serial killer. Organized group, working with purpose, ritualistic murders. The bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Multiple assailants chanting with a matching dress code. We're not dealing with a serial killer.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
That's adorable. Not a lone killer, but an organized group, the cult of the tree. This case got much more interesting. I should open a new file, start fresh. Did you open a new file? Looks like it. Wait. Cult stashes and cult of the tree are two different things. Weird. Okay, cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Cult stashes. I found a hidden cult stash. I should keep an eye out for more of these things. Cult stashes in Cauldron Lake. In Cauldron Lake, a locked box of cult supplies. Some useful things in here. Find evidence. Find evidence. Okay. Then we want to go over here. Cult of the tree. Background cases accumulate cases about broader ongoing topics. Okay.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going.
I really love this case system. This is something that I'm really digging, actually. I thought it might get tedious, and it might later, but as of right now, I'm really liking it. I like how it's getting more intricate. To stop a cult, we need to understand them, their ideology, their goal, their members. That's the kind of shit that I'm really excited about. I'm really hyped about that. I want all their lore, please. Cultists were wearing deer masks. Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Triangle figures made from twigs. Okay. What over here? Nope. Okay. What kind of cult? Okay. Cult symbols. What's the purpose? Marking a territory, a warning, feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Derivative. Again, we're going into the idea of the... That's what I'm going with right now. That's my working theory. These are the esoteric, like, rebellion magic members of the... Oh my god, I just realized they have the antlers, like Saga. Is Saga gonna become one of the cults of the... She has the powers. That's my theory. Oh yeah, and see, I have a theory. I have a theory. Ooh, that's really exciting. I don't think I have anything. Hold on, wait. Goals. Interview witnesses at the diner. I see. It's because okay, I know what I know. It's because I just profiled them, so now I probably have new questions, right? Yeah, I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep it from me.
What are... Jesus.
Thanks.
Does she realize these are powers, or does she think this is normal? Because it's not. Hi, Rose. You know each other?
I thought we'd never see you back.
There's like a...
Awful thing happened
Oh, there's like a medley whenever Rose is here.
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic
Shut up, Rose.
happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
She said your name first and last. I don't know if that's... Rose lives here. I guess it's possible she's been touched by the darkness. She was touched by the darkness. That's right. She was overtaken in the first game for a little bit. She looks different now. Much younger. Is this the normal Rose? We know the darkness affected her, like traumatized her, but I have questions about Rose. Something's off about Rose, and there's a lot of things that could be, but I don't know what. Does she see the future as well, now that she's been touched by the darkness? Maybe. Gold necklace with a triangle symbol. Yeah, I figured. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. Now, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh wait, actually no, I probably don't. Hold on. If I have anything, it's gonna be over in profiling. Which I don't, okay. Oh yeah, they moved, okay.
All set?
Yep.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go
Well, Casey,
dig around in
I
this
gotta leave.
heart cavity, I guess.
What's that
Jesus
to do with
Christ.
The cult of the tree. Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get it.
No, not the same thing. For those of you who don't know, the Grand Wizard is the title of like the head dude at the KKK. Which is a cult, that's why.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
It's like Casey's referencing it.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always a bit.
Well, not always, but about 13 years ago,
She kept
yes.
saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. Let's not take it personally.
Oh, there's Mulligan.
Downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
There's a lot here, actually. I think just following them is a poor idea. Let's investigate a little.
I'll be right with you, sir. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
I know someone's next to me. Hey there, Morning from Southern Europe. Hey, MP. I'm getting through the first level, just now. I think I'm around the end, but I don't know. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Okay. Let's see. You're not gonna say anything. Okay. You have a large nose. He reminds me of whatchamacallit. Glad to see you fix the technical issues. What are your thoughts so far? I have a lot of thoughts about this game. I think I have a theory, though, already. First of all, I don't know what Saga's deal is. She clearly has, like, a bunch of powers. Like, she uses charms, which apparently give her, like, aids and stuff. Not in that way, but, you know, like, they give her, like, abilities, which is weird. She can see the future, she can trigger visions. Her mind place was a place from Bright Falls long before she ever existed. I don't know how she's gone this far in her FBI job, by the way. If this whole time people have just been going, oh, your hunches. What did she write in her case files? But I do have a theory. If you look at whenever she's doing her precognition stuff, right, around the end, whenever it zooms into her face, you can actually see her with, like, the antlers at the top of her head. Right above her case board are just antlers. And I'm thinking the Cult of the Tree is the esoteric rebellion group from Control that they mentioned, like, that was hiding in the secrets. And I'm thinking that maybe Saga might join them at some point. Probably not in this game, but at some point I'm thinking she might become a member of the Cult of the Tree. And she'll become, like, a villain or something. You might face off on her in, like, Control 2 or something. Those are my big theories. The idea, because they keep on kind of symbolizing the idea of, like, the antlers coming from Saga. And they have the idea of, like, the antlers being on the tree members as well. So that's kind of my crackpot theory there. Those are my big thoughts. But also, I'm really liking the game. I thought the case board stuff, I can neither confirm nor deny, but you are already seeing more than I did in my first game. Fair. I don't know if that's good or bad, but yes.
Agent?
Hi. You got anything on here? Nope.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also there. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Willy Wonka coded.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, Baltic's best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you a tour.
Oh no, a bear.
I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. Oh wow, you think of everything.
Real.
We'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam.
Uh-huh.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition.
Okay, again, 9. In case, okay, I feel like I explain this every time we do a new game, because the RCU loves to mention the word 9. That's because the RCU loves Norse mythology. That is a core number within Norse myth. Same budget as Threshold Kids in Control. Again, 9. Very important. 9 is a huge number in Norse mythology. Thor takes 9 steps before being killed. Odin hung from the tree to learn the runes for 9 days and 9 nights. The nine worlds on Yggdrasil. There's some others as well that I'm forgetting, but oh right, Fimbulwinter lasts for 9 years before Ragnarok. 9 is a massive number in that specific mythology, and that is a very big mythology associated with this franchise. So with the number 9 appearing so often is very strange and very relevant. But it has an explanation. What doesn't have an explanation that I still really want an explanation for is 665, the neighbor of the beast. Happens in basically every RCU game. Who is the neighbor of the beast? That's my big question. Who is that?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
What happened to Sarah? I mean, you're fine. I guess you're an alternate universe version of someone else that I like, but like, where's Sarah though?
Qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up. I feel the same.
He's joking.
We sounded so jolly. They always cheer me up. Alright, you're nailing it. We should remember these connections you're making in the future. Alright, man. God, I love you, Alex. Ooh, I'm gonna steal all of this, please. Painkillers. Okay, we're gonna trade this off with Alex at some point. I haven't found any Night Springs VHS tapes, though. I'm wondering if I'm missing any, but wait, are you... You aren't Sarah. No, you're not Sarah.
It doesn't budge.
It's very dark in here. I guess it is a morgue, but...
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Okay. Regarding Saga's first hunches in the Forest of Nightingale, I've seen many people thinking she's making up stuff since there's no logic to figure out what she did. She's clearly seeing visions of the future. Or, more accurately, visions in general. Some of them are, like the Bookers, that's clearly in the future. The Nightingale stuff just seems like visions in general, but... like... that's definitely not just making up stuff.
What other clues can the body give?
Now, the FBI should be thinking she's making up stuff. Again, I don't know what she's writing in these files.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How did they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
We already knew that.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay. Okay, case board. F. Alright. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Sounds like a horror film.
Nightingale's body can tell us.
Which I guess is fitting. Okay, I see. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Examination of Robert Nightingale. Body has been prepared, ready for examination. Hope it can provide some actual answers. Answers? Answers.
Sure.
Anything to learn from the body. Cause of death. Chest ripped open, something visible inside. Bruises. Defense wounds on victim. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him.
Thanks, Saga.
Sorry, Saga. Alright. Ritual writing. Smudged text under victim's skin. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read.
Chest wound is cause of death.
Okay, chest trauma is clear cause of death. Bloating of joints indicate long-term water exposure. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Which means this must be over here, right? Okay, that's what I figured.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I really like this case study system, by the way. Since you're here and you were asking what I'm thinking, I love this. This is, I thought it might get old, but I kind of dig it. This is really cool. I love making timelines and I love theorizing, and what I love is that Saga's meant to be an audience surrogate, and she's good for, like, a new audience member, right? Like first entering Cauldron Lake and all that, and seeing it for the first time. But she's also an interesting reflection of, like, the hardcore theorists that are, like, looking at, like, every little thing. And I think the way they've written that is brilliant. Adventure tours. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. We aren't just going to dig our hand in there. Good. We're going to find a manuscript page. I can already tell. Yeah, called it. What I want to know is classic FBI invisible gloves. Yes.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Yep, figured.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Yep.
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had
That's cool.
Here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Oh
I
no.
didn't think they would relate to this case. I have them right here.
Oh no. I don't love that look.
No, wait.
Oh god. Door? Door? Okay. I'm sorry. What? No, it's too early for Casey to die. He can't die until later. I mean, he's obviously gonna die, but not yet. Oh, God. Well, Saga, welcome to your first RCU trauma.
Could not see into bright light.
Okay, that got me. You seem a lot more sentient than most of them. I forget the exact categorizations. There's like specific categories of them that were like listed off in detail in Control, but I forget the details. So they're back to just kind of being in the darkness. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
He's coming.
Witch. Is he calling me a witch? I guess it would make sense for Saga, but by the way, YouTube is okay with the game's music, so accepting for a track from Alan Wake 1, you're safe. Oh, cool. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Safe haven will restore some of your health. Okay, so like the lights in Alan Wake 1. Whoa, okay. First death. Okay. This is not how the story goes. Okay. Thanks, Alan. I'm used to the flashlight just being always on in Alan Wake 1. I forgot I had to turn it on with E. These also add context stories since Sam Lake gave guidelines to the artists. Yeah, I know Poe's in here. I'm excited to see Poe in this game. Are you serious? Oh, thank God.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
Shoot. I see. I see.
He can't see me in the light.
Oh, so he's like a T-Rex, okay.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
I didn't know you brought one, honestly. We looked for one earlier and I couldn't see, and I didn't see any. Safe haven, yes, okay, I know.
Go.
Let me the fuck out. Okay, we just gotta go. Just leave. He's not calling me a witch. That's how he knew to go to Bright Falls. Barbara went to his place. Okay, we were always like, how did she make it? How did he know any of this? And in this game, it's like, oh, he was fired before Alan Wake 1, so he's just pretending to be FBI the whole time. That explains why he went there. Barbara went to his place. And he went to go hunt her. Second sight. Huh. Second sight is a weird wording. Is it worded like that just because it's a song, or what are we considered first and second? Also, Rose is real weird. Don't know what's going on with Rose. I'm assuming whatever is happening with Rose is a direct consequence to her being touched by the darkness in the first game. I really hope Sarah's not dead. Hopefully she just retired. Interesting that the video that plays during this is like being underwater. I cannot be unbiased. Rose is love, Rose is life. Well, apparently Rose knows about Saga's loss of love and life. I question, what is Logan's gender, by the way? Because Logan is a very masculine name for someone who sounds a bit more effeminate. Oh, I guess Rose said daughter, right? So I guess female, right? I guess. Did she? Or am I making that up? Am I making that up? Maybe. I don't know. Does it move on automatically? Remote. I agree. I found that name peculiar as well. This doesn't look like it moves on automatically like Alan Wake 1 did, so.
He didn't have a heart.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, it said end of chapter, so okay. I shouldn't have to be afraid of too much. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. What is this? Oh, I see. Let me just. There's a lot. This is wow. This is much more. I don't know what difference that may. Let's just. Yes. Alice photo. Wait, huh? They really want to push both beautiful pictures and Casey memes. Sure do, baby. I'm okay with this one, yeah. We're just gonna... At Bright Falls, you too can get hammered on a Saturday night. Just like our FBI friends here. What a beautiful picture. I think with this I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I think this is a good ending. Alright, well, thank you everyone for showing up. VOD watchers, the one person in chat, always glad to see you. I don't care how many people show up to these. I'm enjoying the game. This is great. I'm real excited. I guess there's one thing I am still curious about though.
But it's still put up.
It said, I have been told that you get to choose what the next mission is. So continue. Well, that's not what I'm... Okay, god damn it. This is such a long loading screen, please. This isn't what I just wanted to see if I could access the first Alan, thing. And then... if I could then access... Because I don't know how that fluidity works. I don't... It of all the tutorials it gave me, it didn't tell me how to do that. I guess it said return 1 though, right? Or initiation 1? Something 1. Do I have to go through like the other amount of those before I can? Do I have to go like chunk as opposed to like individual chapters? Load something. E, chapter select. No, G's, chapter select. I'm assuming down here is Alan. So, okay. I guess I have to go through after those bits, then? Okay. Whatever, I guess we'll see it probably sometime next week. Also ignore this. This was just to make sure the game ran. Don't worry about that yet. You'll have some flexibility, a chance to move from one to another, but that's it. Okay. I guess it'll make itself apparent later. Okay, well, regardless, thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you one person. Thank you VOD watchers. Thank you anyone who's showing up years later and just happened to find us. Nice little ASMR, basically, stream of me going through Alan Wake 2 for the first time, mostly. I'm excited to play more. I'm curious. I have a lot of questions and 2 theories. Arguably 3, but I'm pretty confident that Casey dying is just a fact. I feel like the foreshadowing was not subtle, but I guess technically 3 theories. I'm not counting that though, so I'm gonna say 2. Alright, I don't know our outro, so something. Thank you for checking us out. Go check out the rest of our stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, do however you please. Show back up if you want, or don't if you didn't like it. If you didn't, maybe tell us why. Toodle whip, everyone. Bye bye.